Here are the horoscopes for the week of the 15th to the 21st of February 2016. Mercury has recently gone into Aquarius, so by Tuesday we will be out of the Mercury retrograde phase, which has lasted since the middle of December. So there's a great sense of freedom coming in this week. Mercury is the magician, and in Aquarius this is where we tune into higher thought forms and manifest them into greater vision, greater reality. It's a very electrifying, very invigorating energy. You may find yourself thinking quicker, talking quicker, and needing to carry a pen and paper or make notes on your phone on a regular basis as the ideas run thick and fast and free. So Mercury will be in Aquarius for the next couple of weeks, but as we get to Tuesday, out of the retrograde shadow, so we've got a chance to apply what we've learnt. And the way it goes is that each sign carries a lesson. It's a consciousness in itself, and we all have all the signs in our chart. So the consciousness of each sign manifests for us generally as a collective, but for you personally, where that falls in your chart will show you where you can apply that energy, and also depending on the pattern of the planets in your chart, whether you have certain strengths and weaknesses that you've come to explore. So we've gone through a very long Capricorn phase, which teaches us integrity. It teaches us to strip back to core strength and to find that middle pillar that we can climb, find the roots, to dig deep and nurture those so that we can climb straight and high and produce great fruits. And then by the time we get to Aquarius, this is all about energizing and realigning to that integrity with our thought and our spirit. So we've got the central pillar now, we've got the backbone, but now it's how do we charge that with activity, with the electrical force. And by the time we get to Pisces, because the sun goes into Pisces on Saturday, Sunday, we have the chance to actually radiate that out of the magnetic part of ourselves and strip down any final illusions, get through the veils to see further and to remove the blocks. So the last three signs of the zodiac are very, very powerful. Capricorn is realigning to integrity and building that infrastructure. Aquarius is energizing that through our thoughts and spirit. And then Pisces is radiating that and working with the magnetic, but dissolving and seeing through the realms so that we can go further. By the time we get to the spring equinox, we're into a new cycle with Aries, and hopefully we've done that hard work with the last three very responsible signs so that we're left lighter and brighter and ready to jump up and over into a new cycle. This week we have a very interesting aspect for Valentine's Day, which kind of lasts all week really in a way, but is very much teaching soul connection rather than conventional romantic programming. Because with Mercury in Aquarius and by Thursday Venus in Aquarius, this is to connect with what we really care about. It can't be coming from the lower self. It has to be giving a damn about what's right, actually connecting with what's right for everyone. And for me, this is nicely summed up with most of the original spiritualities. But one expression of this is the spirit of Ubuntu, which is to consider the individual in relation to the whole of creation and our interconnectedness and our shared wisdom. So there's an element of compassion, there's an element of Aquarian vision there. It's not just about us in our separate little lives. It's not about searching for love on the outside or support from someone else or what other people think. It's about being very integral to our own thoughts, Mercury in Aquarius, and then actually going in and finding out what we care about and what we want to put our energy to. And this is our place as an individual in the group and how we go forward. So the spirit of Aquarius, or the spirit of Ubuntu, we're all in it together. We are interconnected. We need to remain conscious of who we are as an individual and our part in the group and where we're all going together. So the whole week is very Aquarian. It's soul connection Valentine, if you like, and it's the Ubuntu spirit of Aquarius coming through there. Individual, independent, but actually caring about other people and the bigger picture as well. So that's the Sun, Mercury and Venus all in Aquarius by Thursday. But by the weekend the Sun moves into Pisces, and this is a very different energy. It's very ethereal. It's like the bottom of a deep ocean or distant space. It's beyond light, sound and gravity. So it's the reaches that we can get to once we've cleaned ourselves up and shored ourselves up with the Capricorn Aquarius. Then we realise that we actually reach very, very far. We actually reach further than any conversation or meeting. We're communicating with each other in the etheric realms. Whatever we're radiating out actually goes miles outside of the body. But because we're manifesting so quickly now, we need to make sure that we're coming from a place of love and simplicity and joy and kindness, and eradicate any fears and repression inside, which is the work that we've been doing for a good 2.5 years now. And we still have Mars in Scorpio burning out the final dross, cleansing and sterilising the arena so that everything is pure and clean and not holding on to any of those old psychologies. So Pisces, the whole month, will be to do with considering our reach, considering how we communicate in the invisible realms, what every thought and word and action, but more importantly, what every feeling is radiating out into those spaces. And if we have cleaned ourselves up on the inside, then we should start to instantly see the reaction to that, the modulation coming back of that purity and kindness that we've practiced all the way through the month of Aquarius. So a very spiritual week, very gentle in a way. We've still got that Mars in Scorpio doing the final works, so some people are reporting density and difficulty, but it's only because things may be stubborn, they may be stuck in the debris needing to come up and have that cleansing. But it should be a once and for all process rather than, oh, here we go again, there's more to do. There should be that last dregs really of getting rid of what's not serving us throughout the month of Pisces, so that we're sending out those waves from the heart centre, pure and simple, and modulating back on a harmonic frequency. So we're really very close now. We've done a lot of hard work, and this week we should start to see the breakthrough. We should start to feel lighter. Certainly the speed has picked up. It's very, very quick at the moment after a slow start to the year, slow but necessary, and we should be more on track, more energised and more excited about what we're creating. So those are the horoscopes for this week, and I'll see you next week. Like I say, we are all of the signs, but our charts are calibrated differently, so some of us have come here to explore certain tensions and difficulties and to appreciate and enjoy certain talents, and all of these signs will fall at a different place in your chart to your friends and loved ones. So we can explore these current energies. Once we start to look at our own chart, we can see where they apply to us. Your chart becomes your soul plan and your map, and you can start to read and see where you can put the effort in and what you challenged yourself to tackle at this time. So the exploration of your chart is a very deep and lifelong thing. If you'd be interested in having a reading or starting to learn through one of my online courses, or even come and join the group where we're discussing these daily energies and how we can work with them personally, then please do contact me, zoehine7@gmail.com.